I guarantee there won't be any time for you.
Bakes, quizzes, games, and a whole lot more. We've got you covered. There's even an online Easter egg hunt. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm skipping.
Why?
Because it's a great form of exercise if you're stuck at home, Richie, and I'm not very good at it.
Fair enough. Better than me. I guess it does look quite fun, though, if you can actually do it. And you could challenge your family or friends to see how long you can do it for.
Yeah, and if you need any top tips, not from me, luckily, our mate... Let me try. Naomi went to meet an expert skipper, Declan McCarthy, to perfect the ultimate skip.
Everyone knows it is super important to keep fit, especially at the moment.
But that's not so easy when you're at home.
Fear not. There is always something we can do to keep ourselves active, and I'm on my way to meet someone who is determined not to skip his daily exercise. Get it? Skip.
Declan McCarthy is a personal trainer who specialises in skipping. And as you can see, he has some impressive skills.
Declan, I'm so sorry to interrupt this very impressive skipping. Now, I haven't picked up one of these since school. What made you decide to start skipping?
A couple of years ago, I got a bit low.
Yeah.
And I gained a bit of weight. So I basically looked online and typed in best calorie burning exercises. Skipping came up. The rest is history.
Declan felt his body weight was unhealthy, so set out to make some big changes and lost around 9 stone in weight, all with the help of skipping.
Well, there'll be a lot of people at home at the moment who can't get to their local sports clubs to be keeping fit. Why might skipping be a good thing for them to try?
Because a skipping rope doesn't cost that much.
Yeah.
Take it anywhere. People of all ages can do it. And yeah, it's an all-body workout.
So if anyone can give it a try, I ought to give it a try, I suppose. Can you teach me something a bit more basic than what you were doing then? OK.
Where do we get started?
Step with one foot on the middle of it. Bring both handles up towards your chest. That's actually not too bad for you. So with skipping, you always want to be nice and light and on the balls of your feet, because you don't want that shot going into your knees. So if you just practice a little jump like that, yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Little warm up.
So now, all that you need to get that rope moving is a flick of the wrist. That's all you need. So we don't want any of this arm movement.
Oh!
Because otherwise, you'll feel it in your shoulder.
Might have been going wrong all these years. So it's only in the wrist action?
So it's all basically a flick of the wrist.
Oh!
There you go. Good.
OK. I remember this. This is taking me back to my childhood.
There you go. Great. Nice and light. Good.
And skipping doesn't just help our physical health. When we exercise, our brain releases chemicals called endorphins, and they help us feel good. OK, I'm getting the hang of the basics. Let's skip it up a gear.
OK, so next we'll try running in place. So it's like running on the spot.
Oh, you make it look so easy.
There you go. Good. Natural, good.
God, you can really feel it make your heart get going. How many hours do you skip for a day?
Normally I do half an hour, but I always do way more than that.
Half an hour of this?
Yeah.
The simplicity of this is the beauty of it, really, isn't it? You can do it anywhere. And if people don't have a skipping rope in their house, is there anything else you can suggest they could use?
Maybe a dressing gown tie or a body weight. You're still moving the body, getting active.
Just still practicing the movements without the rope?
Yeah.
So I think I've got that basic move. Shall I try something a bit more complicated?
OK, so I'll go and teach you the X-cross.
The X-cross.
So you're going to cross your feet, jump back to wide, and then cross again, but the other foot's in front.
Crisscross.
Yeah.
Show us how it's done, Declan.
Right. It's like doing that.
Oh, I'm getting the hang of this.
I can see how I could get hooked on this. Yeah. Let's try it together.
OK.
On average, when you skip, you're burning around 10 calories a minute. No wonder I'm out of breath.
How did you do it? Honestly, who knew skipping could be quite so tricksy? And it just goes to show there are super easy ways to stay fit and healthy at home. Right, let's get back to it.
Well, if you're not a fan of skipping, who isn't, and you don't fancy making a terrarium, you can always just send us in some posts.
You certainly
all
can.
right
That's
there?
right. Bye, Henry.
He's gone.
Let's let him go, shall we? We want you to get creative and make good use of your time.
That's right, and who knows, you might even earn your first ever BP badge.
You might. For example, Keris, who is 8 from Thornbury, has written this lovely poem entitled